Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Geek in the Closet, and today we are going to be looking at this new 52s, the Joker figure by DC Collectibles. Now, here's a quick look at the box packaging. Now, as you can see, the Joker comes in a standardized DC Collectibles packaging. The figure is clearly displayed right there, and it says the Joker right here, and supervillains at the top. Over here, you can actually see a product shot of the figure itself, and then it says that it's sculpted by Paul Harding. And on this side is a silhouette of the Joker himself, and on the back, Poison Ivy that I've previously reviewed, and Harley Quinn. Now here's a look at the Joker outside of his box packaging. Now, first impression, I love how this new look is, you know, in his new trench coat. This leathery looking trench coat and his white shirt on the inside and everything is freaking awesome. Looking at the back and everything, you can actually see the shine on his trench coat, which is really nice. And of course, you can actually see like a little bit of this this crumpling effect on his shirt as well. Very nice. However, I do have a problem with his face right there. I don't know, there's something about his eyes that does not exactly portray Joker really well. I don't know, definitely probably to do with the paint or whatsoever. Of course, this is based on my perception of this particular figure. I love how his hair turned out. Very cool. You know, I've always wanted this hairstyle, but however, with my face and everything, I won't be able to pull this look off. Very nice hair sculpt. A little bit of yeah, I guess, yeah, a little bit of black highlights. The highlighting effect on his hair, on top of the green, of course, very nice. He does have like this I don't know, this pinkish hue paint below on his eye bags right there. I'm not too sure what's that supposed to portray. His smile turned out very nice. As you can see, the teeth is actually painted very well. A little bit of sculpting right there on his teeth, very cool. And on his neck as well, you can actually see a little bit of the pink hue. I'm not too sure what's that supposed to portray. Maybe like some skin tone. Probably his makeup was not thorough enough, and hence like there's a little bit of skin showing. And moving downwards, of course, it's all black. Very nice. No belt on his waist right there. It is not exactly a belt or whatsoever. So it's just basically a pure black costume right there. His shoes turned out pretty okay. Very sharp, very longish look right there. And on the back, as you can see before, it's actually made out of a softer material from his collar right here, all the way downwards to this part right there. It's very cool. And he does come with one peg hole at the bottom of his feet. Now this Joker figure comes together with one accessory, which is this kitchen knife looking weapon of his. It's basically just pure silver metallic paint on the blade right there, and on the handle it's just black. There's a little bit of sculpting right there and a little bit of silver metallic paint at the edge. So let's see how well he holds it. Now on his right hand, he holds it, yeah, it's pretty well actually. Very nice. It's comfortably fit right in there. And it's not loose or anything. But how about his left hand? As you can see, the left hand and the right hand are sculpted in two different ways. Basically, the only difference is the two fingers for his left hand is slightly further to the front. Yeah, and he does not hold the knife at all on his left hand, so it only goes well on his right. There you go. Now in terms of articulation, the Joker is able to turn his head only this much left and right. He does have a somewhat like a rocker on his head right there. Not much of an upward or downward movement. His arms are able to move out that much only due to the sculpt on his shoulders right there. Frontward, backwards, it's okay. And he does have a hinged, single hinged elbow, which allows him to bend this much, which is okay. Swivel at the wrist, no articulation whatsoever on his on his abs right there, and there's no swivel on his waist as well. He is able to do the splits actually very well. Unfortunately, the trench coat prohibits his movement on his legs, and he is able to bend his knees only towards, only this much basically, and there's not exactly movement on his ankles. Now here's a look at the Joker figure next to like the other two DC Collectibles Jokers that I actually own. One from the Arkham Asylum, of course, and one based on the design of Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. And this particular figure was basically my favorite of all the DC Collectibles Joker designs because of the attention to detail. And what I'm really upset is because the detail on this particular figure is not exactly reflected on this particular figure, which is really a shame, because I love this particular costume of the Joker. You know, he comes with like the trench coat and everything, which is amazing. But have a look at this older one. I mean, you can actually see like the paint, the detail, and everything going on there. The face is freaking gorgeous. You know, the basically the sculpt on the face and everything is just freaking amazing. However, it's not exactly reflected on this newer Joker figure, which is a slight, bummer for me. Now, of course, here's a look at the Joker next to the Greg Capullo's Batman figure, and I would say that they are both in scale, and looking at the height, it's perfect, and how lengthy and elongated the Joker is compared to the buff look on the Batman. Now, overall, I actually think that this Joker figure is pretty decent. I mean, I love the new look. I love the fact that he comes with this black trench coat, very close to, of course, the traditional purple trench coat of his. But unfortunately, if I were to compare him with the previously released Joker figure based on the designs by Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder, the vast differences when it comes to attention to detail and paint, it pretty much gives me this impression of some kind of a devaluation of this particular figure. And yeah, and basically this figure can be improved a lot when it comes to those aspects. But basically, relatively a very good figure. I managed to get this guy from Little Monsters once again. I will be providing the links to the Facebook below, so do check them out. And so once again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace!